Hi, folks. Let's talk about our prediction of the Ukraine conflict. As you know, Russians are advancing bit by bit, but they have achieved their goals mostly without fail. You have to know real numbers. Russia has more military resources than Ukraine, and Ukraine are diminishing its military power, although they are getting aids from the West. Contrary to censored reports on the Western side, Ukrainians are tired of their corrupted government, and most of them don't care about this conflict. They just want the government that brings peace and prosperity to their people. People in Ukraine are not positively supporting the current Ukrainian regime. If Russia took Kiev, they will quietly welcome living under the Russian government. Like many ethnic groups in Russia, they are reluctant to claim independence because they have lived peacefully together throughout most of their history. Only small number of extremists assert nationalism. Recent fall of the key city in Ukraine shows that Russians are capable of winning this war. No doubt about that. But they don't do it in a month or two by losing many soldiers. They are waiting for collapse of Ukrainian forces. Unlike reports from the Western media, morale of Ukrainian forces must be very low. But Ukrainians are well paid by aids from the West, and many Ukrainian soldiers are now being trained outside the country. For the time being, Ukrainians engage in war as long as they get supports from NATO or the US. But time will come when Russians think Ukraine don't have enough power to defend their territory. Then Russians would start rolling over Ukrainian territory, and soon they will control the most half of the Ukraine. It is not a surprise that many Ukrainian soldiers starting to surrender without fight. Russians are waiting for the right moment to unleash their military capability most effectively with minimum casualties. Europe can't support Ukraine anymore. We think the European Union will collapse in the future because German economy, which is the powerhouse of European economy, is far worse than you think. And some Eastern Europe countries will gradually become a part of Russian economy. But that's another story to tell. By the way, do you really think Donald Trump would end this war if he were elected? He had expanded military aids to Ukraine during his term. You might think nobody in the US will end this war because its economy is heavily dependent on arms industries. It's quite clear that the defense budget is untouchable for politicians. However, we think wishfully that he might bring peace to Ukraine because he is old and wants to become a historical president. Thank you for watching and have a great day.